Nobody coming in? I'll check with our technical people and just see whether there's anyone coming through. Do you still have me on Zoom? All right, I've invited people in, but nobody has arrived yet. Oh, there you go. We have our first guest. Hello, Prakash. Hi, it's Eddie Obeng. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Excellent. So, you are the first person, you get a prize. It's easy. We let people go and do orientation because not for you, but for young people they don't need it, and then for very old people sometimes they need it. I'm just joking. Yeah. So what we'll do is while we're waiting for people to come in, if you wanted, we can chat, and then afterwards I'll show you how to sit somewhere, and hopefully more people will turn up, and I can send them to come and sit with you. Yeah, but let's just chat. So, how has the conference gone for you so far? Oh, excellent. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. So Yasmin has arrived behind you. I'm in a country which is called formerly known as United Kingdom. Okay, so I'll tell you what. If you want to chat, because Yasmin is behind you and Yusno is also behind you. Can you see? Hi. I was going to organize people into tables, but there's so few of us. It seems silly to split you up. So what I'm going to propose is, if one of you clicks on one of the chairs you can see, and then the others of you click on their name and select go to. That should do the trick. Yeah, click a chair, and if it's the wrong place, just click on somebody in the room and go to, and then you can have a conversation and get to know them. Hi, Trisha. Hi, Trisha. Hi, it's Eddie Obeng. Hi. I think you're still bringing data, and I'm not sure your microphone is on yet. So, Trisha, I'm just about to turn around because I want to see whether people are sitting together. Ah. Okay. Hi, Trisha. Hi, Ashwin. Hi. Sorry. Yeah. So hi, Trisha. Hi, Ashwin. Hi, Kajak. I tell you what. If you hi, I'm just coming outside. We can talk. If you turn 180 degrees round, there are lots of tables and chairs behind you where you could sit. Trisha, Ashwin, do you know how to turn round? Just use the arrow keys. You'll turn 180 degrees, and then choose a table where there are other people. Are you there, Trisha? Prakash? I don't know if you got me here. Yeah. So if you turn round, I tell you what, don't worry, I'll just bring everyone and make my life easy. I'm going to make my life easy. Hi everyone. I decided to make my life easy. Okay. So I put some tables ready for you. Okay. So when you click on your name, don't do it yet. When you click on your name, you'll go to a table. But if you arrive at the table and you are the only one there, turn your head using your arrow keys and join the table where there are other people sitting. Okay, you don't have to sit by yourself. So if you click on your name, it should take you to a table. But if you are by yourself, just go and sit with somebody else while we're still waiting. So click on a table, say hello, get to meet people, get to know them. Hi, if you're just arriving, I'm just trying to get people to sit and chat for a few minutes. So the way you do that is you click on your name. Don't do that yet. If you arrive at the table and there's nobody else there, then the trick is turn your head using your arrow keys and click on a chair where there are people sitting. So you're not sitting by yourself. Okay, so just click on your name. You should be fine. Prakash, is it not working for you or are you not on the list? Oh, strange. Okay. Maybe you're a very special case with well, I can see it's active. So just try again. Just try clicking on it just very quickly on the actual name. Let's see whether that works. Or just find somebody and go and sit with them if you can't. Find the table, sit with them. Ashwin? 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 I don't know whether you can hear me or not. If you can hear me, can you nod? Great. Okay. So not by moving on. So Ashwin, if you click on your name, if you can find your name and click on it, it should take you to the right place. So yeah, there you go. Okay, so I'll tell you what, Ashwin, there's something seems to be wrong with your group and Prakash's group, but don't panic. If you choose another group, just choose another group randomly and go and sit with them. So choose any of the other groups. Yeah, just click. Don't click. Yeah, click on it. Yeah, click. Don't drag. Just click. Yeah. So Ashwin, I can't hear. If you're stuck, please ask me because I can tell you how to fix it. Hi, I don't know how many of us are going to be here. We're going to give them another 2 minutes. I can see there's still some people coming in. Yasmin, do you have me? Yusno, do you have me? Yeah, Yusno, your microphone is off. That's why we can't hear you. There's a red cross next to your name. That's how I know your microphone is off. And if you could turn that on, it's in the bottom left. It's like a headset icon. That would really help everyone. Are you okay, Yusno? That's your webcam. That's all right. You can put your webcam on, but it's not necessary. But the microphone is far more useful than the webcam. Yeah, so Yusno, if you could turn your microphone on, not the webcam, it would be really helpful. Yasmin, can you help Yusno find out where his headset is? Because he's not talking to us. Hi, guys. Ah, you've got to know each other. Hello. Prakash, Trisha, Ashwin, are you speaking to each other? Prakash, by the way, you turned your microphone back off. Brilliant. You're sitting next to Trisha, who's quiet, and also Ashwin, who hasn't spoken to me yet. Hi, Ashwin, are you there? I don't know if Ashwin is there. Ashwin, are you there? Do you think Ashwin is having challenges with his speaking? Trisha is also quiet. Hello. I'm sending Ashwin, Prakash, I'm sending Ashwin and Trisha private messages to see whether they've got something wrong, because all they need to do is turn their headset on. Maybe they're being shy. You know how people like to be quiet in these meetings. They're not shy. Okay. Okay. Well, if you can persuade them to speak, that would be good. I'm going to go and see whether. Ah, hi, Fifi. Welcome. So, Fifi, you're probably trying to speak to us, but you need to turn your microphone on. For security, when you arrive, the sound is off until you turn it on. So, Ashwin, your microphone lives in the bottom left-hand corner. It's the headset icon. You need to click it. You need to switch it on. If you can't choose the right one, choose the settings and make sure it connects to your headset. Fifi, are you here with us yet? Fifi's not talking to me. Prakash, it looks like the whole interactive session is just going to be you and me. Select the. Yeah, I don't know where they could have got it wrong. You just have to turn the headset on. Ashwin says he cannot hear me, which is, I don't know how that's possible. And Fifi is also not speaking to me. And Trisha is also not speaking to me. Ah, Fifi can hear me. Great, Fifi. Bottom left-hand corner, there's a headset. Click on it, then you can talk to Prakash. Hi, Fifi. Hey, there we go. Fantastic. Okay, I'll leave you guys. I'm going to go and look after someone else. Hi, did you manage to talk? Hey, Yusno, you're here. You're talking to us. Yes, of course. Yes. So when you sit or when you're on a red carpet, you only hear the people who are sitting with you or on the red carpet. But you can walk around if you want. You can go anywhere. You're totally in control of yourself. Okay. So I've invited everybody to join us. If we don't start soon, we're going to run out of time. It looks as if we only have about 10 of us. So I'm not quite sure. We were expecting about 30. So why would they be on Zoom? Zoom was designed for the last century. You know, where you sit and just listen to people, you can't interact. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get us in a circle so we can all talk. Just know, if you've got a headset, it'll be really good because otherwise we will get a bit of an echo from you. Okay, and if you are not sure how to select the echo, in the bottom left corner, there's a gear icon near where it says Q Pentacle. If you click that, you can choose your headset. Hey, hi, Trisha. No, no, it's not possible to click wrongly. Okay, so I'll flash the lights and gather us in a circle. It's a shame there are few of us, but I will try to make it a good experience also for the people on Zoom. So sometimes I'll be saying things which don't seem to make much sense. Hey, hello. Hello, everyone. My name's Eddie Obeng. Hi, people on Zoom. I thought there would be about 30 of us, so our exercises are going to be quite interesting. There's so much fewer than I thought there would be. So welcome to Cube. Welcome. It's really good to see you on Zoom and on Cube. So I'm going to talk to the people on Cube. If you don't have any background noise, just leave your headset on because we want to be totally natural. You know, when you're walking around, you don't mute your mouth normally. So that would be good. For the people on Cube, I'm going to do what we call a quick spin. I'm going to get you to say hello. The people on Zoom can hear you, but they can't interact with us. So Ashwin, if you could say hello for us. Hey, hi Ashwin. Fifi, can you hear us? Are you here with us? Brilliant. Prakash? Great. Tricia? Okay. And then we've got Yasmin. Great. Brilliant. And Yusna? Ah, great. Okay. So you're totally autonomous. You can go anywhere. It's like you've got a spare body, which you've got on Cube. Okay. So we're going to try to be interactive. We're going to do some work. We're going to do some workshopping. The guys on Zoom, I'll try and explain what we're doing at each stage. Okay. So for those of you who just arrived on Cube, first thing to say is, did you find that when you got here, there was like a little slideshow which was covering about half of the screen for you? Okay, I'm going to drag you. Let's just check and make sure we're all this on the same thing. So you got like this one here. Did everyone come with this? So don't forget, you can close this. Just click on the crossbar bar here. If you don't want to close it, click on the words and it will disappear. That way you can see everything on the screen. So that will be quite useful. Okay. We're in the same room, by the way. So if you move this, it doesn't just move for you, it moves for everybody. Okay. Oh, he says, yeah, do you understand? Does somebody else want to move it just so you can see what happens when you move it? Just click on it and drag it to the side. Volunteer. Oh, I'll go for Fifi. Can you just click on here and just pull it to the side for us so everybody can say, Fifi, stop doing that. There you go. Okay. So that's the first thing. The second thing I want to share with you is just some of the basics so you feel more comfortable. The first thing is, if it's possible, please try to talk and be heard. Don't be shy. It's not a conference call. For the past 10 years, we've been trained to be on computers and be quiet. I want to hear you complaining. I want to hear you laughing. So let's do that. Is it okay to laugh? Hey, okay. Try to have a good signal. If you haven't, if you can connect better, please do. It's much better. The lagging, Fifi, which you have, I'll explain. Can you see next to your name on the right, it says Fifi. I don't know whether you can see that here. And you see next to that, there's a very small signal. That means either your computer is slow because you're running Zoom or Teams and Cube and the computer is struggling, or the internet is really slow. So if Trisha and Yusno, if you're lagging, if you can cut off Zoom, you're not needing it at the moment, it will help. And if you have a better internet connection, that will also help. Then it's instantaneous for you. Okay, great. So be strong. If you do something wrong and you say the words "uh-oh," click the red button. That's how you do it. When you want to get close to something, you'll see. I'll just pull us back a bit so that you can see what I mean. Okay. So when you put your mouse over an object, you get that little yellow pin. And when you click on the yellow pin, it will always bring you in closer. So watch out for that. That's useful. We're going to be using stickies soon because I want you to tell me a lot about what you want to do in this deep dive. The stickies are in the bottom right-hand corner. So those of you who are watching on Cubes, the bottom right-hand corner. And don't forget to take lots of selfies. Okay, don't worry about anything else. We're going to get started. If you're on Zoom, please can you put things into the chat? I'll try and respond to those as well. I have my colleague here, Josh Cheeseman. He will try and write things for us as well. Where we want to start then is we have basically about 40 minutes left. And what we'd like to do, if it's possible, is work out exactly what your hopes and fears are. Okay, so everybody's here now. So this is the one we're going for. What did I say? How do you get closer to this? We're allowed to talk. We're on Cube. It's not a conference call. How do you get closer? Go, let's get closer. Let's get closer. We're going to do some work. Josh, if you can listen, if you could look in the Zoom text bit, and then if somebody is writing something they want, we can add it to them. So let's get a bit closer. And you're all autonomous. If you don't move, nothing happens. It's not software. It's a world. It's a place. But if you're slow, don't worry, I brought you. So you remember I mentioned sticky notes? If you look in the bottom right corner, there's a little yellow box. Can you see that? A yellow box. That's where you're going to get your sticky notes from. I want you to imagine the next time. No, that's mine. You can't steal mine. You've just stolen mine. Get your own. Get your own. Bottom right-hand corner, yellow sticky, get your own. Okay? So, so we have 30 minutes. It's a deep dive. I want you to imagine it's fantastic. What do you want to learn? What's the best thing which could come out of it? I want a sticky from each person on what you want from this deep dive, your key learning. It's a disaster. You wish you went to the dentist instead. Greatest fear. What don't you want us to waste time on? Please, everybody, one sticky each. If you can't find the stickies, they're in the bottom right corner. You click on the yellow thing, which looks like the sticky notes, and you click on here. So far, we have one from Yasmin. We have one from Ashwin. Come on, guys. Stickies. They're free. And you can talk to me if you can't find them. You can say, I can't find it. And then I will say, don't worry if you can't find it, because if you look in the bottom right where it says network okay and computer okay, you will see a yellow square. Tricia, we're waiting for you. Fifi, we're waiting for you. GM, we're waiting for you.
Eddie, we've had a request if you could close the cubicle chat on your cube,
yes,
so that the
that.
participants can see more.
Yeah. Sorry, participants. I'm looking at two screens and I'm not doing a great job at it. So here we go. I'll move it down to the bottom here. Then it's sort of out of your way. How about that? Thanks, Josh.
I think that's much better.
Okay. So guys, come on. Your colleagues on Zoom are frustrated with you because you're here and you're not adding anything. We have okay, I'm going to pick on people and embarrass them. So far, the good people are Prakash, Yasmin, Fifi, and Ashwin. So Edwin, we need a sticky from you, bottom right-hand corner. GM, we need a sticky from you. Izzle, we need a sticky from you. Come on, what do you want? Stickies are on the bottom right, yellow thing. Click on that. Click anywhere on the poster, you'll get a sticky. Okay, so Josh, I can't see anything from the Zoom people. Are they not writing anything? Are they? Do they think it's a show? Are they not participating? Interaction.
We have some, so I will just add them now. They've just come in.
Josh. Okay, let's get Josh's. So when we bring people together, one of the biggest challenges when you're trying to get stuff done is if you're a human being and you're intelligent, and I said this in my talk, and you're well evolved, you are very aware of the fact that new things can be very dangerous. Okay, and so one of the things which that leads to is it leads to the fact that you end up trying to avoid things which you might be afraid of. So we kill those ones first. So one of the fears was being complacent. So I'm going to give you the tip about being complacent, which you can start to put straight into your life. When people are complacent, there's often two things happening. One is there isn't enough tension in their lives. So the best way is find one of your friends and get them to remind to kick you every single day. And if you have a good friend, every day they'll phone you up and say, you still haven't done anything. You said you were going to do something, you still haven't done anything. So get somebody else to put pressure on you. It works a treat, especially if it's a really good friend. They'll enjoy it. If possible, give them an incentive and say, if I'm not acting, I'm going to buy you a beer or whatever it is. So give them an incentive and they will just bully you. That really works. The second one is to spend some time. Yeah, you have one. The second time is to spend some time on your vision and make it really concrete. I'll show you how you do that very quickly. Change will take long and you won't be too fussy. So on the good side, you wanted to the end of the pandemic. I think we all hope that. See, I'm lucky because I'm old, so I remember lots more than you younger people. These pandemic things, they don't tend to end very simply. So we have to move because we might not get back to the way we were as fast as we would like. And we will then meet over a cocktail. I'm going to show you how to be fearless, to get some good insights. We'll be able to travel again and rebuild our businesses. We'll try to stop using plastic. This is one of my favorites. The borders will reopen. We'll evolve the market using technology and we'll be able to move forward. So I'm going to stop there. People on queue, I'm just going to ask you, have you got any comments or surprises? Ashwin, I'm going to start with you. Then I'm going to go to Edwin, then Fifi, and so on. Ashwin, any comments, any surprises so far? Okay, good. Fifi? Yeah? Okay. GM, your microphone is off. I don't know whether you're talking to us or not. HP Tan, your microphone is also off. I don't know if you're talking to us or not. Prakash, you are speaking to us, aren't you? Any surprises, any comments? Yeah. Yeah, you're the coolest. High five. Okay, super. Okay, Yasmin? Yasmin's happy. Iso? Okay, great. So what I want to do is I want to share with you a little slideshow and some comments about being bold and fearless. We're going to do that at the big presentation area. So if you look on the right, the way you get around quickly is you use shortcuts. The shortcuts are called places. So about halfway down your screen, far on the right, you will see the words view presentation. If you hit that, it'll take you there. If you can't see it, don't worry. I'll bring you there if you can't see it. So you're all going to be fine. So we're all going to move to view presentation. So that's a good thing, okay? So now we're all standing at view presentation. If you are feeling a bit tired, click on the chair to sit down because I want to take you through a quick slideshow. If you click on the chair, you'll be able to sit and I'll take you through a quick slideshow. You can also stand if you want. So, as you know, this deep dive was probably a little bit of a surprise for some of you. And what I'd like to do, if it's possible, someone's got a ringing phone. what I'd like to do, if it's possible, is there you go. What I'd like to do, if possible, is to set up for you what we're hoping to do throughout this particular process for you. The best way, I guess, to describe it is, I think you you know that we're here for the deep dive, and in this deep dive, I'm trying to make some of the concepts I addressed earlier more concrete, but also there is a surprise with this, and I put it in my email. You know, one of the things which we know is that it's actually quite difficult to be 100% certain. Actually, guys on Zoom, I'm going to sit you down because otherwise you'll get a bit, your necks will get a bit stressed by just sitting so far away. So I'm going to sit you down if it's okay. Guys in Zoom, you're now in. Yeah, we know that it's very difficult to actually deliver and make sure that people actually execute what they set out to do. That is a real important fact. So what we've done is, I said to the organizers, I said, hey, why don't we do this a bit differently? And this goes back to my comment in my presentation when I was talking about the guys from the Faroe Islands who got the virtual tourism, but they didn't exploit it. So I said, okay, guys, look, I've got you guys here. We're going to have a great conference, but why don't we do something special? Why don't we turn the conference into a journey? Why don't we do something different? Normally you have a wedding, great party, great event, but the really important thing, of course, is the marriage. You don't want to be like this, you want to be like that, okay? How do we move from your insights on trying to be bold and deliver stuff to actually applying it in the business? And they said, yeah, we should do that. So I said to them, what I will do is I will create a little schedule. So this, you can come if you want, you don't have to come. But what I'm going to do is, starting on the 22nd of December, we're going to do like a workshop, but this will be for the people who want to come. We'll take some time. You bring your business. We'll say, okay, what are the business opportunities you see? How can we start to turn those into money? And we'll work together. And those of you on Cube, you know how easy it is now to talk and to make stickies and things like that. Then we'll move to the next module, which is, okay, how are we going to make money out of this? How are we going to get our teams involved? I will come and do a personal one-to-one session for you. Then we're going to say, okay, how do we take the risk out before we spend our money? And then finally, how do we execute? So this is the plan I put together, which runs from now to March to help you to rebuild your business situation. Does that sound like a good plan? Are you interested? I mean, it's all part of the event cost anyway, so there's no extra cost. Does that sound okay? Guys on Cube, you're allowed to say yay or no, or rubbish. I got one yay. I got one sounds good. Okay, I believe you. Okay, so here we are. We met and we sat at tables. We stood in a circle. I did an introduction. We did an exercise in familiarization. From the hopes and fears, you told me you want to really know how to have courage to move forward. And then I've done the presentation. So now I'm going to answer your questions about courage. And then I'm going to get you to do a bit of work about what to start and what to stop. Okay, so I'll tell you my own story because that's quite important. So I'm an introvert, so that's important you know that. I know it's amazing, isn't it? I'm an introvert. I'm also an academic, so I prefer to be hiding in my books, to be honest. Okay. Yes, I do speak. Yes, I do keynotes. But you know, when I'm reading something, that's me. I'm so happy with that. And I had an opportunity because the business school I was working at, they gave me an executive role, and I managed to turn the business school around. It's called Ashridge Business School in the UK. And then after that, I decided I would like to be able to do my own research for my own interest. So I left and set up my own business. Now that is very frightening for an introvert and a business academic. But I was moderately successful. In fact, I was quite successful, to be honest. And everything was going well. And this is what I want to share with you, because it's very funny. I'm going to take us back to the small whiteboard. If you want to go there by yourself, you just click on the place called small whiteboard. If you want to wait for me, don't worry, I will bring us all there, okay? So So I brought you here, okay? And as always, if you want to get closer, what's the trick with getting closer? This one, this is the one we want to get closer to. What's the trick? There you go, thank you. There you go, okay. So exactly. So Yasmin, you're very tall. So I think everyone's trying to click, but it's above your head. So sorry about that. Okay, we're all here. So I set up this business, and for about 20 years, I was quite happy. The clients were happy. If you look at me, what I would say is that I was very successful, and this is even pre-COVID, because I was very good in the classroom. I could teach, I could get people excited, I could make them laugh. So if you ask me about, I'm not talking about what was good and bad, I said the success of the previous business model was being good in the classroom. The success was selling a specific training event. So a client would say, we want to learn about projects, and we'll give them a great project course. Are you with me? So it was very defined, very clear. That was very good. Then the world started to change. People didn't just want training courses. So it got interesting. In my world, what I discovered was that everything was starting to break. And I had to reinvent myself because people didn't just want a training course. If it was just a training course, they wouldn't pay any money. But by now, of course, I didn't know how to do it. So I was very, very afraid to do it. When you hit that type of problem, I always use the same example to try to explain what the challenge is. Does everyone know about butterflies? Does everyone here know what a butterfly is? You're allowed to say yes? Okay. So this is the challenge for us. And I think I talked about this in my speech, okay? Caterpillars know how to walk and eat leaves. Butterflies know how to fly. They have completely different skills. And anyway, caterpillars are afraid of heights. They don't want to fly. So my biggest challenge was, how on earth do I make sure that I can actually transform? And I'll tell you personally, in terms of being bold, it was so frightening because all my view of myself was about this. I had track record. People knew me for it. If you want to be bold, the first thing to remember is you are not your ego. The reason that's important is because you are going to make so many mistakes. It's going to be so embarrassing. If you stay thinking that your ego is you, when you are embarrassed, you will stop being bold. So first thing, you are not your ego. If something goes wrong and you're feeling really stupid, that's your ego feeling stupid, not you. Remember that. So I started experimenting because I knew I had to build a different way of working. I had to start to focus on helping people to get the benefit of their learning, not just do the learning. I had to start looking for clients, not just locally, but anywhere in the world. For example, we're working together now. My transition was frightening, but effectively, this is a picture, and I think I showed you this in my presentation, of the classroom I used to teach in, and this is a picture of the classroom I teach in now on Cube. It is possible. The way I did it was I had a couple of clients who were complaining about wanting to be more global, about wanting to work differently. And instead of doing what we always normally do, which is ignore the clients, I listened to them and I took their advice. So I'm going to ask you guys on Cube now to do the same thing. Because we're not very many, we're going to break into two groups. Okay, this is going to be fun. So come with me. I'm going to drag you. Okay. This is going to be fun. Okay. So, all right. So if everyone here would be almost, no, not quite. Let's get the one here. Okay. So come with me. Okay. So this is going to be fun because I thought we'd be about 30. So we have planned the groups, but just for me. So what's going to happen is Ashwin, Edwin, Fifi, and GM, you're going to go for this diagram over here, where it says evolve, dominate, and die. You'll click on the yellow tab. Don't do it yet. And you're going to go to this one. Okay? HP Tan, Prakash, Yasmin, and Izzle, you're going for this one. So you'll click on the yellow tab above that. Okay? The job is each of you write one sticky, old and new, maybe two, and then discuss. So Left group over here, Ashwin, Edwin, Fifi, GM. Right group over here, Bitan, Prakash, Yasmin, Ezel. You're now free. I've let you loose. So please go closer and capture some stickies and have a discussion. Let's see. We'll regroup soon. Okay. So Yasmin, you click on the yellow thing above it. So Yasmin, if you turn 180 degrees, so use the arrow keys to turn around. Yeah. So Yasmin, if you turn around 180 degrees using the arrow keys on your keyboard, that's it. Okay. Then you see this yellow one here. There you go. Go click on the yellow pin. Perfect. Okay. Izzo is the same. You want to go for the yellow pin on the right. Edwin, you're going for the yellow pin on the left. It's not software. We're in a world. We're in a room. If you don't move, nothing happens. Yeah. So you actually have to do stuff. Edwin. Okay. So guys on Zoom, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you in, and we're going to go and listen in on them, if that's okay with you. So if you're on Zoom, we'll go on earwig and listen and give them some help. Fifi, you probably need to turn around. That would be useful. So behind you is where you want to go. Oh. Yeah, I see you have no signal. You have no, oh no, she's gone again. I suspect she's running some other stuff as well. So let's go here first. So Yasmin, you probably want to come a bit closer. So if you go for the yellow, click the yellow, there you go, perfect. So we need a couple of stickies from you, Yasmin. What you did before COVID, what you're going to do here, okay? We're here with Prakash, so you can have a conversation. Okay. Hi, okay, Ashwin, you're here with GM. So can you capture some stickies of pre-COVID, what made you successful? I knew all the CEOs post-COVID, so you have to, okay, so capture them and then we have a discussion between the two of you. If you're both shy, it'll be a very quiet discussion. So GM, if you can capture the stickies are in the bottom right-hand corner. There you go, perfect. So guys on Zoom, I hope you're doing the same thing. I want you to do exactly the same thing on Zoom. What made us successful? What's going to make us successful? I want you to understand what made you a brilliant caterpillar, and I want you to understand what's going to make you into a goodish butterfly. Yeah? So let's look at that, because that's the journey you have to take, and then I'll show you the trick of what's called go where the fear is. So just capture them. No, you have to get your own. You can't use the green one. You're purple. Get your own. It's in the bottom right. GM, you got to get your own. You cannot use Ashwin's. Ashwin is typing into this one. Get your own. Okay. So, guys on the Zoom call, Josh, if they're capturing stuff and putting it in the chat, can you let me know?
Absolutely.
Thank you. So we're just giving them a few minutes to do that, and then we'll look at what they've done, and then I'll give you a couple of the things which I do to be bold. Just very simple rules, and then hopefully some homework reading as well.
So we've had a couple of comments in the chat, Eddie. Mona has said that being in the new world is about being creative and innovative and repurposing ideas and systems to fit the new norm.
Exactly.
Trisha has said
Can I
that
add one? I'll give you one of those. If you get an idea, the first idea is usually not the best. So there's two tricks. Pretend you're going to be a customer and ask yourself, what else would make this idea totally brilliant? And then you have to add that in. Pretend you're about to be a critic of the idea. What would make this idea really suck? Capture that, and then you get a better idea. Josh, the second one?
Yeah, so Trisha has said that it's the new world's about changing and embracing.
Yes. So one of the big problems is losing stuff, because it's so sad to lose stuff. because all your favorite, you love your job, and now they've taken it away from you. So all your favorite things disappear. So when you stop, for example, making your visits to a client every Tuesday, treat it as a ceremony to say goodbye to it. It's the best way. Otherwise, you continue to mourn for it and you cannot move forward. Josh, any more?
Yeah, Catherine has added about the new world's about building local and building resilience. And she's also said, because her industry is tourism, it's about shifting away from tourism as we have always known it.
Correct. The thing is, I want to be in Malaysia. I want to taste Malaysian food. I want to get the smell. I want to meet people. I showed you that Faroe Islands video. Build relationships around the world. People will come when they can come in future. But I want to sample what Malaysia feels like. I want to know people. I want you to freeze dry food and send it to me. And then in the middle of the night, we'll talk and you show me on the screen what I'm missing out on. Tourism used to be about moving the people's bodies. Now it's about moving our spirits and our minds. If we can make money from that, then we're happy and everyone's happy. Guys, I'm going to jump back in because I want to see where these guys have got to. Hi, Prakash. You lost Yasmin. She's run away. I don't know where she's gone. She's gone to the lab. Look, I don't know where she's gone. Maybe she ran out of. So, yeah, there was just the two of you. But now, if you look at your name on the list, you'll see you're here with me and also the Zoom bridge. So it's now. So basically, can you just give us like a quick one-liner of what you guys did, what you said, just quickly, and then I'm going to pull us all together. Yeah. Point. If you point and shake, we can follow you better. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. So this is the rule. By the way, Prakash, I brought everyone here so that they can hear some of the stories as well. One of the things about this is you discover that this is the butterfly, it's flying, and you're a caterpillar and you're afraid of heights. If there's one rule I can teach you, it's called this: go where the fear is. What you will discover is that the best results, the biggest opportunities, the things which are going to give you the breakthrough, make you truly afraid. So this, Prakash, is what you need to do more of. That's where the gold is. Go where the fear is. So every time you're frightened, it's an indicator that that's what you should be working on. The things which don't frighten you won't make any difference. Thank you very much, Prakash. I'm going to jump because Edwin and Ashwin and GM were on the other one next to us. Let's go and have a look at that. So I bring us here. So everybody, we're all here. Okay. So you guys, you managed to get 2 in the old world, but none in the new world.
Oh, just to say, Eddie, I don't think anybody on Zoom can hear any of the other delegates on Cube. So you might just need to quickly repeat what's being said.
The old world is running a bureau. I'm surprised. Okay, I don't know why. No, I don't know why that's happened, Josh, but yes, okay. And keep going, just keep talking, and then I'll summarize it all. Yeah. Go on, please keep talking. Oh, now he's shy. Okay, but keep going. Okay. Okay. So what we say is we have to improvise, less so on the fear, but really treating it as a challenge and going for it. So that's a really very positive attitude. Okay, guys, we're going to sort of run out of time. So I'm going to take you back and we're going to sit and I'm just going to make sure you have access to all the assets. So we're going to go and sit at the big screen because I just want to finish there and close out on that. So let's all come here. Okay, so I'm hoping the guys on Zoom can still hear. Can the guys on Zoom still hear me? Josh?
Yeah, we still got you on Zoom, Eddie.
Great. Okay. So I just brought everyone back to just come and have a seat. So as I said before, you know, we've sort of picked up the key bits. I'm going to ask you guys to share what you've learned, and also the guys on Zoom in a second. But before we get to that, the real thing I want to say is we've made a start. You've done your conference. That is really quite brilliant. But things to remember. I'm going to put a web link, and it will basically be eddiobeng.com. eddiobeng.com. I'm not going to write it out. And if at the end I put in /BE Penang, on that link, I will put BE Penang. I will put okay. I will put all the materials, all the videos, all the links. I'll put that thing of evolve, dominate, and die. The two comparison. I'll tell you why I use the two comparison, because sometimes if you tell people they have to change, instead of them hearing change, they hear criticism. They hear that what you're telling them is you did everything wrong in your life. But if you say success in the old world, success in the new world, they're much more open. So I'll put all those tricks in there. Also, I will put the timetable of the events we're going to be running. What will happen is we will ask you to tell us if you're coming, so we can make a guess at how many people are going to be present. Okay, so you just give us a clue. Yeah, I can make these dates and these times and so on. If you can't make the times, we will video it so that you can keep up. But the idea is we want to support you as you reinvent yourself, and also you get to keep your network of the people you've met on this conference, make a bigger network, make some more friends, and make some more money. So finally, I come to you. I'm going to go through the people on queue. People on Zoom, if you've got something to add, please add it. But I'm going to ask you, I asked you earlier, thoughts, I asked you about surprises. But what I want to ask you as we wrap up is thoughts, comments, surprises, ahas, but really a one-liner because our time is quite tight. So any comments? Ashwin, I'm going to start with you. So any thoughts or comments, anything you want to add or say or? Okay, fantastic. Okay, great stuff. Okay, Edwin, I don't know if you're there or not. Edwin, if you could, Edwin? No, Edwin? Edwin? No, no, Edwin. Okay, GM, are you there with us? Final thought or comment? Yeah, we have you perfectly. Lovely voice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. 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 Yes, we will. Yeah. And you will. The thing is, if you go where your fear is, you will discover all the amazing things you've done you never imagined you could do. Great. Thank you. So let's keep going down. Next person, please. Okay, Prakash, go for it. My pleasure. Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So every time you find yourself, oh, I really should do, and you start to put it off, that's the one you should do. Thank you, Prakash. Yasmin, you're back. Yasmin, you've got your microphone off, so I don't know if you're here. Talk to us or not. No, I don't think Yasmin is here. Isel? Isel, are you here talking to us? I guess that's a no. Yes, you are. You're sort of half talking to us. Oh, hi, Yasmin. Go for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We'll do it. And I mean, the thing which I've been working virtually like this, and everything in this room stays here. Everything I've shown you stays here. The stickers you've written, if you want to come back, you can come back. If you have team members and colleagues, you want to show them, just bring them in. There is a little bar which says invite someone new to Cube. It's just here, halfway down on the right. Send their email. You can meet them here and show them around this cubicle. Okay. So guys, I think we're going to wrap. Are there any last comments and questions from Zoom, Josh?
We've got lots of people adding their ideas for the new world, probably more than we can cover at this time. But yeah, lots of great ideas added there about what we need to do differently.
If you can copy them all, then we'll paste them into this room. And then in future, we can refer back and see how we're making progress. You can copy them from the chat on Zoom. Okay, guys, we're going to stand in a circle because it's only polite to say goodbye properly. The room is open. It's open 24 hours a day. It's not a Zoom call. Basically, you can come in when you like. You don't need permission to come into this room. Remember, if you break something or delete something, you delete it for everybody. So let's work as a collegiate team. Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye. If you want to bow, you just press the letter B and you'll bow your head. If you want to jump to say goodbye, then if you press the space bar, that will let you jump. And if you want to dance like a crazy person, press shift and use one of the arrows and we'll see you jumping. So everyone, thank you very much for your attention. Good luck with everything else in the rest of the conference. I think a round of applause for our valiant people on Zoom and our valiant people on Cube. Thank you very much, everyone. Ciao. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks.